I don't know. Do you have any medium bases?
Oh, yeah. Sure. I should have plenty.
Yeah.
We're getting still set up, so bear with us for a bit. Gotta wait till you get your shit off the table so I can...
Which is funny, because my last name is Bear.
Ha! Bear with us.
Yes. Oh, bear puns. How I love
Such a funny guy. Could say you're a fun guy.
Me with my bare arms and my bare ass.
Stop it. Alright. I did feel a little bit bad. Corey was using Tom's models, and just for whatever reason, my brain was like, alright, I'm just going to push these things out of the way. Like, he spent such a hard time. I'm sure he's put a lot of effort into painting his stuff, and I was just like, move it. It's just a model. Just a complete disregard for, like, all the hard work you put into it. If you're here, Tom, I'm sorry. Your stuff's really cool. I did not mean to disrespect. Oh, we have flags and objectives in this one, too. Okay. Respect on his name. Oh, right, we're probably going to have to borrow that red dice tray.
Yeah, because we can't see the other one.
Yeah, can't see it on this one because it contrasts too much.
Yeah, contrast paints are fucking beautiful. It's basically base coat plus wash all in one.
Love it. Gotta love making things easy.
It's great.
Alright.
Also, those Turbo Dark paints over there are incredible.
12 inches here. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, if I'm gonna do anything with the
Those shiny ones, that's what it looks like out of the bottle.
Oh god.
Right?
Nice. It's like a free highlighter and everything.
Yeah.
Because it's not actually highlighting, but it has that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then how many?
Yeah, this is the one I was telling you about that had the dreadnought in it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, 12 inches from this side would be 36, which means that the edge is at 30. Okay. And that's where he was just telling me that those things are super good value for the stuff you get into it. Like, talking like $80 of free stuff for the price you're paying, so.
Well, hell, that one Eldar thing I got, it was $170. Had a Wraith Knight in it. Wraith Knights are $140 by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So it was basically you pay for a Wraith Knight and a Farseer, and everything else is free.
And especially since a lot of it can be interchanged, you don't have to worry about like getting only exclusive things that you're not going to use.
Yeah. 10 Intercessors, 5 Reavers, a
that's not how objectives
tactical
look.
suit, and a lieutenant.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's not a bad little army.
These are 24 inches.
Depending on, some of these are better value than others, but these start collecting ones can be pretty fucking good too.
Oh yeah.
Like I bought two Eldar start collectings, and you know that's how I got 2 of my 3 War Walkers, my 2 Wraith Lords, my 2 unit of Wraith Guard. That's a lot of points.
Normally what would happen for Ari, there are different threats in this game. I would choose which threat.
It's They're very good value.
So I got so excited when they said they had the Grey Knights box coming out because like it's a very small faction.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot in it, so that's probably between that. If they have a combat patrol like that, you could reasonably get a fair chunk of the faction right there. So looking out for boxes like that is usually a pretty good way to go.
And that's where, like I was saying, if Ret were to have that all-in-one army, I feel like that's a lot of what these bundle boxes are. Because with War Machine, you either had the battle group or you had like the all-in-one. There wasn't like an in
There was
between.
not a lot in between.
So terrain look super in line. It's what this did. Feel free to change it up how you want.
Works for me.
It looks super symmetrical, but
Nice forest in the middle for my caster to hide behind. I like it.
yep. Dude, same.
Right. It's literally in the middle, so.
Alright. Cool. Let's figure out who goes first. There it is.
Your leader is Captain America.
We'll borrow this again for the lovely. Still can't really see it that well. Neat. The odds are looking good.
The odds were good.
Alright, I'm gonna go first, because that's what you do on Falcir. This will be the first game I get to do that.
I think I'm gonna be lazy and stay over here.
Alright, nothing wrong with that. Alright, let me see if we can.
So now I will do advanced deploy the full 6 inches above your front lines.
Instead of the 3 you did, I think.
I did 3. I still don't know why I did 3. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Me changing the angle has now increased the dice odds. The dice odds.
As we say our prayers to our and Jesus.
Oh, you said that side? You're gonna be lazy. Alright.
Mm-hmm. Plus, there's a nice trench here, and I like that trench.
Rubble's basically a trench.
Does it give you cover?
Yes, if you're completely in it.
Huh.
It's just also rough terrain. So getting into it's a little tougher, but
So, I have notably called this list "Embrace the DACA."
yeah. This is different from the last time because you have a colossal.
Yes.
Ah, I see now.
This is going to be a Vanguard instead of fucking
Vanguard
Arc
is
Boy.
the shield guard.
Yes.
One of these days I'll paint these tridents, the color schemes on their bases, and they're gonna look fucking sick. But
Today's
not that-
exactly.
today's not that big.
Obligatory Aragorn quote here.
Yep. Oh, right, I gotta look at. Am I gonna play the changed up version, or am I gonna play the one I've been playing? Apparently, I've been playing with way too many mechanics. I was doing both full, like 2 units of it, and I only had 4 jacks, 2 of which were lights. So I kept complaining, like, oh man, I feel like I have too much support. And then I talked to some dudes online, and I was like, oh,
Well, no shit. Yeah.
I do have too much support. So we're gonna try a variation of this, which is a bit of a net deck, but I feel like if I'm gonna figure out how this caster works, I gotta
Yeah.
do that kind of stuff. So what? It's only
We got a whole total of 1 viewer. Hello, 1 viewer.
thanks, bot.
She's actually a brawl.
Probably not a person, but if it is, thank you, person. I forgot to post it to the Facebook group. I have to do that.
So you got your normal strikes.
Okay, so
Most people have a strike. It's just a way to build. Normally it'll tell you get a strike game. Power is how you spend
Sylys.
Whatever.
Oxien is actually Falcir.
Power base.
We only have 1 Artificer. You said you needed a medium base?
Yes, please.
Jack or person?
Person.
Okay. You'll have Gorgon.
Okay. That'll stand out.
Yeah. make it really obvious.
Yes.
Scythe is actually going to be one mechanic, one solo. I do need one Soulless Escort, and I'm going to use the unit of Invictors as my proxy for Sylena and her Nyss Hunters.
Ah.
Because that's the only unit I really have access to other than mechanics and forges.
I've never actually ran into Nyss Hunters.
I've never used them before. But speed 7 screen seems really good.
Don't they have pretty good defense?
14, I think.
That's pretty good.
And she gives them Hunter. So, and they have combined ranged attack, so you can get shots where you need it.
Yeah. Aren't there Claymores Weapon Masters, so if they do have to get into the melee, they're not useless?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. I forgot I needed 2 light jacks, and these look really funky. But Moros and Chimera are actually going to be Gorgons.
Okay.
That's a little unfortunate.
We are embracing the proxy.
Yeah. I had them in the other... I tried to slim up because I needed to fit the tridents in here, so I took out a couple rows, and turns out I took out too many.
These you pick up, the other ones you hold.
Okay.
Manticore.
When we put this next to this, so we know.
See, on War Table, we don't have to worry about buying things.
Right.
Alright, Elara is going to be proxied by...
I will remember none of this. So.
Are we saying it?
Yeah. Just saying.
That's...
So normally at this point, you go see my objective, my,
You know what? I'll talk to you.
See this chick right here? She can go to hell.
and like,
She can go
when you
down,
to
she
a
died.
tournament, like, this time you bring your
Yeah, she
roster.
just charges in and all of a sudden it's just like, how do you have like, why are you rolling like 20 dice?
Stop.
Why did everything just die? Alright, cool, I'm going to charge you. Wait, my stuff is dead
The way
anyway.
you pick these up is
Because she's got a rule that says she always attacks first.
Oh my god.
It's actually not as uncommon a rule as you would think.
Huh.
you take all characters get a
Does it make it any less
Some
obnoxious?
characters get more than others, like Hulk get 3. Everybody else
Like I said, I need to do this, but I did it anyway.
I hate it already.
Tridents. Manticores. Mechanics are mechanics. Asien is really Falcir. Sylys is Sylys. That's Scythe. This is a mechanic. This is Elara with her 2 jacks. And these are the misters. Maybe I should use a ghost sniper for this. That'd probably be a better
And the way priority works is you will actually try to the first person that gets to go. But I had priority, so I get to go first. But then after that, priority is whoever went last
Ghost sniper is Scythe.
does not have priority. Okay. So like turn 2,
I'm
you'll
about
have
to snap
priority.
on those pop hits that I got too.
The only way
Oh, I stopped by Taxers on my way and I knew I'd be starving.
I wasn't when I left the house was the issue. Like I had lunch around 1:30, so like I wasn't that hungry, and I thought, okay, well I definitely want at least a snack before it's too late.
And mainly just want you to go
I've got so much shit.
little stuff. Captain Garrett is a very good Dawnguard.
Got these.
Already got a bodyguard.
My tarts. Here's pop
There's
tarts.
something about
And the next one.
I said my Pop-Tarts are at home.
Alright, 7 inches of deployment. I'll get all my shit set up once you are deployed. So let me just get this first. Are we marking to the edge of the mat or the table? It's
I did the edge of the map.
Okay. It seems like the best way
I
to do
want
it.
you to see that before you start.
Very real possibility I don't
Now, these don't
yeet my colossal 16 inches up the board.
Why not?
So I don't want to just lose it.
Well, so fun thing about Colossals, they technically have 12 damage boxes, so Falcir can't just one-round it like she can Gargantuans.
Which is still
However-
horseshit.
However,
It's still a lot of damage.
yeah, you don't want to just lose most of it, and then she cyclones away without taking a free strike.
Yeah.
Should do that. I should go first. Okay.
Is it bad I was hoping it was those Wildberry Pop-Tarts so I could laugh at you?
That would be. If anything, it would be me getting him and be like, "Hey Dan, here, look at your army."
Yeah.
Okay.
And now everybody can't help but see that.
Yep. I don't know why, but that's literally where my brain first went to, and I'm glad that I've been able to share that with everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that.
No problem, dude. Okay, Artificer over here.
I just wanted you to see that.
Gorgon's over there with Elara beside them. Mechanic. No. Mechanic. Sylys. Wait, didn't I have a unit of mechanics? Yeah, they're over here on top of each other. Oh fuck, I've got a unit I gotta deal with. That's a cloud, by the way, right there.
Got it.
This you were unaware. Scythe is here. The unit is actually going to go right over here.
So, turning or starting the game time.
Because I'm a goober, it turns out that the leader is not the one that's colored. But I'm going to make that the leader just because it's super easy to, like, see.
True.
Because technically this guy's the leader because he doesn't have a... He's got hair and whatnot, but that's annoying. So, here we go. That's my deployment. All of it in its entirety. Well, this guy gets to not be just offsides.
Offside, 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Imagine.
Yeah, you just offside. Scoot back.
Well, I guess I deployed farther back. My bad.
Or would it be more beneficial to play farther forward? Or more of a penalty, rather?
Okay. I feel like instead of it being like a I move 5 back, it's you move 5 up.
True.
So that you can just be like, ah, yes, turn 2, I can walk and shoot things.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on the list, you could have done that anyways, but
True.
now more lists have that option. Do you have any AoEs?
Yes.
Do you have all your ring templates that you're going to need?
Those are...
My superpower was
Because I'll put mine away if you're going to handle it.
1 second.
I don't even know how
So-
time works anymore.
4.
What? What do you mean?
Okay, I got at least 3 4s. Because 2 of them will be Scathers.
Yeah.
Stay.
Mm-hmm.
And those are AoE 4. And then the others I will just measure. Do I have 4-inch rings, since that makes life a lot easier?
What's with the Pop-Tarts? That's my snack, John.
I have 1 4-inch ring with me.
Okay. You need
Everything
another
else is, if you got a metal ring.
one? I don't.
Okay, I'll just use...
It's like the plastic ones, but if you got those, then...
You're good. Where did Syvestro went right there?
That counts as a 1.
And we didn't deploy on clock, but that's fine.
Do what?
I didn't deploy on clock, but that's fine.
We usually don't.
Storm's activation.
No, it's Storm's. He's activated. It's just Storm's. She's like leader ability.
So I have 2 leaders.
What's the easiest way to share my stream file?
Cyclops and Storm. I choose Storm. Which her leadership ability makes cover for me across the board. Which the way you get cover is if I look over.
How you doing, John? Having a good day?
What's the word on cover? Because I don't ever use it. I always have.
There we go. Now I've gotten to it. Share to copy.
Any of your bases covers. This game is played in 2D.
Yeah.
Looking down. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, which is why they have a size thing, right?
Yeah, if you look at this, technically Magneto is really down here. There's a guy who took all these pieces and kind of glued them together, and Magneto's up here. Just because it's Magneto, right? And it doesn't matter because you're looking down on this. So, like, even going up from up here to down, there's no weirdness. It's just, if you're, let's say your Wolverine's not a wall crawler or anything, you go up there, all that happens is normally a medium, you go to small. Even if you're alone, you go down to small, unless you have wall crawl, or if you have fly. What about two-story buildings? Doesn't matter. So let's go by size. It's just, you go down one move, you go up to the building.
Hearing them talk about Crisis Protocol, it's just like, oh, Marvel Minis game, ow!
Oh no.
That's what they're talking about, Crisis Protocol.
Oh, that's oh gosh, I couldn't even imagine. What is MH2? What are MH? What is MH? I feel like he said this last time and I
He
already
did.
forgot.
Magic cards.
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like he said the exact same thing last time.
Yep. Booster packs, 12 packs, 180 or...
Alright, and everything else is 80.
Is that good value or bad value? I have no 80s, so do your thing.
That's in-house. Technically, the rule says Wolverine can get there using a small. He's up there. So, the only thing it says is your base has got to be able to sit there. I.e., like, I can't sit through this corner. Your whole base has got to be within. So that's a trick, because, like, Hulk's base is really big, so, like, you can't stand on top of the Hulk. But Wolverine could.
Yeah, for cover, you defender must go within range 1 of a training feature of the same size or larger.
Okay, that's something else you gotta look at.
And not be within range 2.
Okay, so once again, you can get cover as well.
LGS, you think 350?
Actually, Iron Man, I can't even see.
Every time you see local game store, you think Magic's card sealed product. Why is that?
Most of them have. Majority of games LGSs I've ever been to make the most of their money off of Magic. This is one of the only ones I can think of that doesn't.
Maybe because it's like a... Do they do like store exclusive stuff or something?
Probably.
Awkward.
Yeah, no, because as soon as you start selling Magic cards, that's like all everything is going to be used, and Magic players can be very douchey.
Fair. You hear that, John? You can be douchey.
I said what I said.
Got him. You done deploying?
Yes.
Cool.
Alright, go share my link on my Facebook so people can watch me die.
There is something where Hulk's taller than something. But yeah, there's something like that, right? So I guess Hulk could see, but like
I will use more on your turn.
it's a Bane Blade and it's 4, Hulk can't see.
I need 1 concentrated power,
That's the way the cover works. So
I
this
need
one activation for Beast.
multiple force walls.
He's a wall crawler, so he ignores everything. Which I mean, he's hanging from it. I am going to.
Where's my force walls? Alright, fine. Okay, these are what I'm going to use as my bounty tokens.
Okay.
Determines what they say.
All of these nonsense.
Like first class is a reactivation.
Just because that'll be easiest, I think.
Oh, you mean the thing that is definitely landing on my Vulcan?
As soon as it walks up. I'm going to do a couple of these for force wall.
Okay, but it says Mechanic. So like.
And we'll get there when we get there. So, we've got a clock so we don't go too terribly late. At this rate, we'll be done before 9, even if we go to full clock. But we'll see how that actually turns out.
Outstanding. Good luck, have fun, good sir.
Yep.
And kaboom. You just tap it to swap?
Yep. Mhm.
Awesome.
And if we need to pause it, we have the bomb button. Trident's going to run. It's going to generate D3 power tokens. Where's all my dice is all hiding underneath all my thingies. 3 power tokens, neat. Let's keep that going.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just looking at that Trident way the fuck over there, I was like,
yeah, there's a bit of distance there. I didn't really check it, but okay.
Yeah,
we're good.
no, you're good.
It just looks like it's off the table because of things, but it's fine. Other Trident is going to land right beside the clock.
Let's see what happens when a OP battle engine meets a low arm infantry.
1 power token. Rip.
Yeah, the Rayless has that now too, only they just generate one instead of D3.
These guys are speed 7 as well.
Of course.
And you're going to be... You have lots of AoEs, don't you?
Yes. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a couple of sprays.
Wouldn't it be a shame if I were to put Force Barrier on these guys? Sylena is going to sit back here.
Well, they don't necessarily see expansions as you would think in Magic. They do have new product releases somewhat regularly, but like a huge overhaul does not happen all that often.
Yeah, there's like a lot of small little updates that happen on a per faction or per theme basis, but...
Yeah, what you're probably thinking more of what we would consider like a new edition, which happens like
the last
between
new
5
edition
and 8
was
years, I think.
before I started playing back in 2017.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's when the last one had just started.
I think so, yeah.
This Manticore is just going to run up to right there. This Manticore is going to run up into the middle of these guys.
Okay.
He'll sit back a bit. He ran. What am I doing? The Gorgons are also going to run. Jesus. Had the perfect
You sure about that?
Yeah, they're gonna try.
And for other stuff, you don't get.
Yeah, we will have him up there. I forget rules that I have. Elara
She has an ability called Stealth.
is going to walk 6
The reason this is called
and
Stealth
cast Speed of Death on herself.
That sounds like fun.
It is like Battlegroup hit and run. It's a full advance though. Mechanic goes up to here. The unit is going to spread out, but only so much because they are command 6. Dig into tunes. This dude is going to walk up 5 inches, put Force Barrier up on the unit. Falcir is going to...
Oh, he's popping it on him.
Yep.
Gotcha.
On the
I was
Soulless
about to
Escort.
say, that seems a little far away.
That's why he's there. Alright, so she's going to cast Flashing Steel for 2, and then run. So I'll just put 5 on her, but then I'll make sure I have my other 2 out.
Why are you casting Flashing Steel?
Flashing Steel on herself,
Yeah.
so that she gets a free auto attack because she upkeeps it for free with Sylys.
Oh, I was thinking of Flashing Blade.
Oh, and I can't run, so I need to target your Jack with a charge. So she's a speed 6, which means I go 9 inches.
Yep.
So I'm going to go 8 inches and then a half an inch into the thing. Oh, also, do you have any pushes or pulls that I need to be worried about?
Not that I'm aware of.
Alright, then I'll take the...
Not that I think you would worry about that any fucking way.
I'll take the Pathfinder objective.
Yeah.
Well, it was more so if I needed to do dugout or something on
I
it.
guess I'll do the healing objective.
Scythe will go right there. Charge range or whatever on that thing.
Yeah, I think it's only speed 6.
And you don't have a way to make it like speed 9.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, speed 6 with a 2-inch range, so that's, what, 11?
11 base. I'm like 13-ish away, so as
Yeah.
long as you can't suddenly speak it up. Alright, that's your go.
Alright.
Got 5 on my caster, along with Flashing Steel.
Let me actually remember to power shit up, because that's important.
Let's see, Speed of Death on Elara. So, reminder, Elara is the sire here, and that Ghost Sniper's Scythe.
Okay. We're going to start with Alyce, who is going to do Harmonious Exaltation, because that is the first time I have ever fucking remembered that.
Awkward. Well, better late
And that
than
just
never.
says you, 1 cost 1 less,
Yeah,
correct?
discount. I felt so dumb because I was like, man, I really wish we had a harmonious exaltation. And Jamie's like, yeah, but a free upkeep's the same thing. I'm like, you're right.
Plus, don't you have Sylys?
Yeah, he doesn't give harmonious. He gives like signs of importance, and then he has the free upkeep, but he doesn't give the discount.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I guess that 1 free upkeep is the same thing as a discounted focus.
Alright. Combat Alchemist are unfortunately not full metal. But
Funny guy.
I think I am. So we're gonna go out like that, not sitting on the flag. And God damn it. Pop and smoke.
They walked and did that.
Yep. Walk and pop.
I don't have a Syria this time, so I can't just shoot through it.
Cool. Wouldn't have minded spreading them out a little more. So yeah, I'll do it more like that. Yep. That'll do. Don't want them overlapping too much.
Okay.
Yep. Seems like a nice little burrow over here. Alrighty. Syvestro is going to go.
And now, if there's modifications,
Not entirely sure. Well, actually, Trancher's going to go first and just run over here in behind the woods.
Okay. Of course,
Because there's not a whole lot over there for me.
I don't have anything special.
And then need to make decisions. I do not like making decisions, turn one, you bastard.
Turn 1 options.
Right?
Gotta suck some clock.
I see what you did there.
Thanks. Ooh, we're going to move this. Move it towards you, I think. Is that the play here? Or just angle it. Yeah, there we go. We'll angle it better so that we can see.
Alright. Syvestro is going to do Super Fuel. That's his action, and then he's going to cast Admonition on himself, because fuck you. Put Explosivo on the Vulcan. And
Which is the AoE blast, extra blast.
yeah, also works on sprays.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone that gets killed by a spray turns into an AoE 3. Also sounds like a good way to eat a fuck ton of clock.
Fair.
Alright, and put that over there. And he's going to walk up very gingerly into that. Alright.
I'm sure he will. Is he within 17 of the Trident? I'm memeing. Not a lot. Not her. The Trident.
No.
Okay, cool.
Can a Trident reliably hit defense 19?
No. I can boost
Get fucked.
for 13s.
Alright. So now, well, I'm going to go with Prospero first, because order of activations matter.
That's true.
And he is going to cast Guided Fire for, I believe, 3.
Okay.
Yes. And I will just get that out, because I don't feel it right now. And then I can't see anything to charge over there.
You can charge the Trident.
I mean, I suppose I could just walk up into the cloud.
It's true.
It's probably not a horrible idea.
That's a good way to not get shot off the board.
That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Colossal's on him, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm suddenly wondering if I should have put him on the other side. But, live and learn.
You may want a shield guard or two next to him. Needless to say.
Oh, I have a feeling that my shield guard's just going to haul ass over there.
Yeah, that's a very good plan.
Because it's just like, you know what? No. Alright.
Don't want to just
So,
eat 6 shots into him. That's fair. Fully powered
actually,
Trident over there.
I can't shoot anything over there any fucking way. So maybe... I want to see if I can get a shot on him. Yes, I can.
It's 20, or 12, 20.
12, 20, yeah. Well, that 20 would go down to 18 because he's got rust.
It's true. How many shots are you within 14 of?
Oh, I could only hit him twice. 2 power 14s, only one of them would... Actually, neither of them would be boosted because he doesn't have... He's got to reload.
Oh, right. So it'd be
So do
dice
I-
off 4, you would on average do 6 damage between both shots.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's value. And I could probably do a little more damage to that Manticore.
Does have a little less armor and you would even reduce it further. Dice off 2 is a bit better.
Yeah, because I'm not going to be anywhere even close enough to spray anything.
The only difference is 1 extra defense, so...
Well, I got Guided Fire and Rat 7.
Okay, never mind.
So, yeah, no, I could not spray Scythe.
She is stealth anyway. Oh well, that's why you said spray. Yep.
So, yeah.
I actually used my spend a focus for force fields against my game with Corey. First time ever.
Nice.
Manticores were near dead, and I was like, oh, I've got an extra focus in my turn.
Sure. So,
Okay.
we're going to start taking some shots.
Yep.
Shots.
Still just 2 on this one?
Yeah. Alright. So, while in control range, models in the battle group gain boosted attack rolls. Excellent. So, with his veteran leader, he's got Rat 7. 6 base, yep. I am taking Iron Bane, which is going to be Rust.
Alrighty.
And
13, so you need boosted 6s. You got it.
that should do. Alright, so what's your armor goes down to 16?
16, yep.
Can I borrow one of yours again? I keep forgetting to bring.
Comms.
Thank you.
So we said dice off 2?
Yeah,
So
so
4?
that's 4 to the shield. Not bad.
Alright.
Reload extra attack.
Yep.
Click and do it again. Yep, 443, that'll work. It's
much
better.
7.
5, 9, so 7 to the 3. Whatever is left over.
You got 1 point, Jimmy.
So, yeah, not bad for a couple shots.
Better than nothing.
Right.
The white one, all those knights and stuff.
Put my solo a little too left. Oops.
Let's see. I don't know if I can
C to shoot.
get close enough, but... Well, let me move first.
Yeah, you got any speed boosts? You can definitely squeeze
Well,
through that.
I'm super fueled, so...
Yeah. So you should be able to, as long as you can just barely coat by the side of it, you should be good.
So 7 will be about there-ish.
Okay.
But the question is... No, can't reach it. So... Okay.
Oh, when you're Colossal Advanced, I was going to throw a token in them. Assuming you're within 14 of caster.
No, I'm not.
You're not, because you were barely within 14 there.
Because if I'd have been 14 in your caster, I'd shot your fucking caster.
That's fair. That's fair. JK.
Alright.
I should have thrown it on something. Oh, well.
So... I guess I'll take a pot shot and see where the AoE lands.
Okay.
So... AoE 4 will land about there. Small distance, large direction.
1?
6 to the 1.
I think that's where
So
you
that
want it.
should be right fucking towards you.
It's about there, so 6 inches this way. 6 the sucker. Right on top of it.
Yep.
Sure.
Alright, so...
Is it a skater?
No.
Okay. So it's just you hit
So,
me.
yep.
I still have rust, I assume, because it's for a turn.
Yes.
So I'm still 16.
Alright, so it's a decrepitation shot plus a boosted damage roll, so 4 dice.
Okay.
15 goes down to
8?
8. Yep. So it's dice off 8.
I've had worse odds.
That's fair, especially on 4 dice. That's an average 6.
Let's see if you can do like you did last game. Ha! Not awful. I've definitely rolled worse. 5, 6, 7.
1 to the 6.
Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty shit. I was hoping for like 5s and 6s again.
Yeah, that's fair. Just do it
10 damage.
on blast.
Right.
Yeah, that's okay.
Fucking ridiculous. Alright. So, he would be right there if I did that. Which would allow me to shoot a non... I think Gorgon might actually be my better target there. So if I go about right there, I should be good. So I am going to do that.
Okay.
Alright, we agree I'm in range?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, super boost, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got 5 looking towards
13.
13. So that's what, 8?
Yep. Boosted 8.
Very doable on.
Got
There
it.
you go. Alright,
I will shield guard it to the Manticore.
Manticore has shield guard?
The theme gives it shield guard. All my jacks have shield guard.
Okay, interesting.
Figure armor 18 is a little better than 16.
Fair enough. Dice off 10. No, that's for the blast. Hold up.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Every day and twice on Sunday. fuck.
15.
So
minus
15, so
3.
dice minus 3.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's fair.
Nice.
10, 9, it's 14, 16. So he said dice off 3 is 13.
Yep, 2 to 3.
Okay.
I'm starting to really like this jack. Alright, and what is that AoE 4 hit?
Nothing. They're immune to blast.
Fair enough. Well,
not
it hits
missing-
them, it just doesn't do fuck all.
Yeah, that's fair. If it somehow clipped the Gorgon, it would do damage, but I don't
I
think it
don't
does.
believe it does, yeah. No, definitely not.
Okay, cool.
I don't even know if a pie plate would.
You know, worth a shot.
Yeah, I don't even think a pie plate
Very
would.
close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
It would probably have clipped one of them if I kept it over there, so I'm glad I moved it.
Dude man here is gonna haul ass.
Not let that dude just get blasted.
Yeah.
Because he got double shield guard, right?
Not in this theme.
Oh. But still, 1 shield guard hopefully is enough.
I got a shield guard, I got a
Focus.
fucking focus. I've got decent armor.
Okay. Fingers crossed you don't just have an inert colossal here in a minute.
I've had it happen before, it feels bad.
Well, I guess you're fairly close to just walk up and spend a focus.
Yeah, but it's still out for a whole fucking
Turn. Correct.
it feels real bad.
Yeah, that's fair. Found out that inert jacks don't have a melee range. They just physically become stationary effectively.
Yes. That is true.
Which is relevant for Gorgons with their force grip.
Alrighty. And alright, they're gonna get the good stuff, which gives them tough.
Okay.
Tough and cannot be knocked down, but they suffer -1 to attack rolls.
Okay.
Contemplating doing the
Tough and not knocked down. Okay.
yeah. Contemplating doing the fucking mini feat, so I've got 4 up toughs because I have a feeling I'm about to take a lot of DACA. But for the moment, we'll risk it for the biscuit.
Alrighty.
Run 12.
Do what you gotta do.
Boom.
If you're within this, you gain an additional.
Let's put dude man here behind the wall. That seems like a valuable thing to do.
So I don't know when this happens. I would assume it happens first. Your cat will get this.
Skadoosh, skadoosh. Skadoosh, skadoosh, and skadoosh. Why skadoosh? I know not. Alright. Mentalist is going to walk up For 6. And
This is where priority flips.
I really want her to be on the other side, but well, I can't get to the other side of the wall, so I think it'd be better over here. So. Yep, that's going to be Force Aura, so within an unfortunate 3 inches of her, models gain +2 defense and arm against ranged.
Oh, okay. So
So
it affects
this little bubble right here is reasonably okay.
the guy with the axe over his shoulder, is he within it?
Which one?
That one. Just?
Looks like Jest.
Okay.
Cool. So from he's definitely not. So
4 dudes and the 2 ones behind the wall.
yeah. Trancer is a little awkward right there, so he's just gonna go over here.
Okay.
Mechanic
Oh, because that's where he started. Okay.
is gonna run into the ditch, and we're gonna hope for the fucking best.
Cool. Caster goes up to full because she upkeeps for free. Power up, power up, power up, power up. D3 from the objective onto the jack.
I thought you took the Pathfinder one.
You're right, I did take Pathfinder, thank you. So no healing on him. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that reminder.
You
I
are
will
welcome.
put Pathfinder on my caster then. Because she can at least see. Do you have your laser? I believe she can see at least one of them. I don't know about the other one. That one. I don't know about that guy. Right.
Okay, so
Probably only that one.
Oh, and it would hit everything within 3 in that direct.
Because I can see on that line right there.
So I hit Storm and Beast.
Can't see through that cloud, but I can see through.
So you can see exactly one of them.
Yeah. I can try to charge him. I don't know if he's within distance for a regular charge. Speed 6 is a 9-inch movement. No, not even. Unless I cyclone, but I don't want to cyclone up there and do it.
Because through Cyclone in, you can't Cyclone out.
Correct.
No, go for it. Cyclone in and leave her right there.
That's fair.
I encourage this decision wholeheartedly.
Let's do the easy, fun stuff first. Right side. Scythe has a running gun and can ignore Tree Walker. Ignores force when determining line of sight.
Oh, lovely.
Range 12 bow. And
Okay.
multi-attack would let me kind of pew pew pew, except you have stealth while you're within your clouds. So I can't really target you without just auto missing, right?
Correct. Yeah, you would theoretically have been able to.
Yeah. Just
So
about.
even like if he would have been a little closer and they weren't stealth, even from over there, you could be like pow pow pow.
I believe so. It
That's
just says you can
horseshit.
target them. So on hit, after resolving it, you can make another attack targeting the last model hit or someone within 2 inches. And I don't know if how it does with it going out of range. But the question is, do I shoot the Trancer or let's see, these guys are speed 7. Can they just they could just walk up and I could smack the Trancer. What's the defense on that thing?
15 with no. 13 with force barrier. So 15.
15 against guns. Okay. 13's not the worst at trying to hit in melee, so could try it. Gorgon wants to go up and spray them anyway, so okay. Yeah, she's gonna potentially have some fun over here, but she doesn't get running gun if she doesn't kill anything, so I don't know if I want her to just die. 12-inch gun? Nope. Okay. Then she's going to walk out here. And she'll pop some shots at that thing.
Okay.
She's rat 8.
Defense of 13.
Okay. Obviously doing my star action thing. Hits. It's a POW 10. Weapon Master.
Arm 19.
So dice off 9. It says 5 to the 2. Star action says now I get to target dude within 2 inches, so you're junior. Rat 8.
Defense 13.
Misses with an 11. On a hit. Okay, so now that I missed, I don't believe I get to make any more. So, done. Cool. She's over there now. What do we want to do with Falcir? Seems really important. I really want her to be relevant. But she doesn't have a way to get in on what I want.
Which is probably a good thing since I just hit everything.
It's like just out of 10. Okay. No, yeah, she's gonna feel really sad. Maybe I could risk throwing out a Force Hammer just for shits and giggles.
A what?
Force Hammer.
Oh.
No, actually, maybe she does. How close are you to this Jack over here? Just within 14, I think it was, right? Or no, it was. Okay, but you're outside.
Comfortably within 14, I believe.
Yeah, you're outside of 10. So, alright. So the Jack can't get to you if I wanted him to.
Which is good, because I forgot to measure your charge range. Because I am horrible at that.
It's all good. Alright, like I said, we're going to start with this thing over here before I get too carried away. So, Trident, where do I need to be within 10 inches of you? We're going to walk up to that. I'm speed 7. Before I go, I'm going to cast for Force Barrier, and then I'm going to advance and automatically get the extra token. So, said within 10.
And Force Barrier plus 2 to...
Defense.
Okay.
And no blast damage. Aces roll. Okay, advance to there with my center arc on you.
Okay.
Dialing up the shots. Right. 2. Middle. 1. Right. Left. 3. So 2, 1, 3. We have a 6 total shots. 2. 2. 1. 3. So I don't forget. Alright, starting on the right side.
Alrighty.
Defense what?
13.
In Cloud?
15 in Cloud.
15. Okay. I'm a 6, needing a 9. I'll boost to hit. Armor's what?
16.
16. Dice off 3. I'll rather not boost the damage. Okay. Don't need the column yet. So I'm needing a... Again, I'm a 6 to a 15, needing a 9. Even if it was a 4, that misses with an 8.
Cool.
I'm just going to roll and make it 9. Misses. Okay. That was the right 2. Now I'm going to do the 1 in the middle. I'll boost to hit this one. Hits.
Okay.
Shield guarding.
Definitely.
Okay. Pal 13.
Arm 19.
Dice off 6. Nothing.
Cool.
And 3 shots. I'm just going to roll the first 2 and see what happens. Hits with a 10.
Okay.
Pal 13.
Off 3.
1.
I'll take 1.
Second one. Misses with a 6. Boosting the last one. Hits with a 10.
Okay.
Dice off 3. Says 8.
I will take 3.
Left on 1.
Left on 4.
Oh, you have 8 boxes.
Yes.
Okay. Wunderbar. Well, I'll keep you honest, at least for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me.
There's a Trident over here. Okay.
I was like, please don't die, please don't die.
Not like this.
I think I was playing against Jamie and I was not... I can't remember if it was an Archon or if I was stupidly within missile range of a fucking Judicator.
She didn't have anything to trigger.
Because I was doing my McKay, you know, for a huge base, and even without him, I was doing a lot of really good damage. So it's just like with our game. If I'd have had that one more model, I'd have been fine.
7 there. Okay, so that was the easy stuff over there. Over here, do they have repo? I don't think they do. You guys have 2-inch reach?
Yes.
Okay. And no knockdown will make getting out of engagement pretty tough.
I get what you were saying the other day about this character.
So maybe a Daka first, and then we see what happens. So if I stand and aim, I'm within range of nothing. So he does have to advance, which means I get the power tokens, but... to advance 5 inches onto the clock. Generating D3 power tokens. 3, so now I'm over full, but that doesn't happen, so I just have 3. Am I within 5 inches of anybody? Nope.
Cool.
But how many people am I within 10 inches of?
Pretty much
The whole
all of them.
unit?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't know if I have the back guy, but I doubt I'm
Doesn't
going to
look
get
like it.
through that, so... yeah, I'm going to start over here. Well, first I'm going to roll shots. Right, 3, middle, 3, left, 3.
Colossus says it came out yet.
I don't know if they do combos like that.
Left nut, lick it. Right nut, lick it. Shaft, swallow it.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
So that's 9 shots of a trident.
You see this Twitch? You see what I have to fucking deal with?
Defense what?
Defense of...
13? Oh, you have -1 defense, I think, right? Or is it 1 and -1 to hit?
I think it was -1 to hit. Let me double check
Good
on
stuff,
that.
or whatever it was.
-1 to attack rolls. Thank fuck.
Okay.
Alright, so... 1,
Starting
2,
now.
3, 4, 5.
No, he was out.
Yeah.
It was those
So
4
these 4
Correct.
will be 15. Everyone else is 13.
Okay. 13, I'm needing a 7. First shot. Misses.
Cool.
Second shot. On the same guy. Hits. Pal 13.
Armor 13.
Just
Should have pour up tuft.
alrighty. That's 1.
Yep.
So that was 2 shots, so now I'm down to 1 on that one. Next guy down the line.
Okay.
7 with a 6 hits a 13.
Yes.
So
On the dot.
tough check, because pal 13.
Yay!
Tough. And no knockdown.
No knockdown.
That's the last one. So first shot of the middle, same guy. Hits with a 7. Just tough check. No
Nope.
tough.
Which one?
That one.
Okay.
Just like there. Alright. That was Uno. So now Dos, that guy.
Okay.
Misses with a 6.
Cool.
Last one in the middle. Hits with a 7. Tough check.
Not tough.
Got it. Okay. What else do we got? I could go for him with... well, that was my last middle shot, so I can't target anybody over there anymore. So it's
Okay.
just these guys, and you said that one, that one, that one, that one are within
Yep.
it?
So of your current targets, these 3 are 15. Those 2 are 13.
Okay. I mean, I could still get that guy, but he would have the boost.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll go for the 2 that don't first. You don't have your Yue is this guy?
Correct.
Okay. So killing this guy as opposed to the other ones doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still a field promote.
Yeah. Boosting on the leftmost one.
Interesting.
Hits. Pal 13.
Hey, you boosted on a tough.
There we go. Next one. Naked. Hits it. Tough check.
Nope.
Alright. And then I picked up my green dice. Oops. Last one. On the last guy who's out of range. I'll boost it just because. Hits with an 8.
Not tough. I got a couple toughs. Yeah.
Yep.
Sitting at 9 shots, I only lost 5 guys. That's
Not bad.
not awful. Well, with him anyway.
Yeah. Alright. Have 1 power token left. Cool. That cleans that up a little bit. Speed 7 says 10, 11 inches on threat. You guys have set defense,
Yes.
so you're harder to hit. So CRAs seem like the
I'm a
better way to
fucking
do it.
idiot.
What'd you do?
I had transmutation, which gives him +2 defense.
I'd have had 2 or 3 more of these left.
That's true. That is
Because
true.
you had a couple you landed right on
Just
the money.
barely.
So I
Yep.
think I would have had,
At least like 2 or 3 left.
2 to 3 left.
Yep.
And using your whole trident to kill 2 to 3 models feels kind of bad.
Yeah.
But
That's fair.
remembering rules.
All right. These guys are going to advance. Let me see what their command range is. 9. Okay. Well, she's alive at least. He's just actually going to advance to try and stab some stuff. So yeah, he's going to advance to there.
Because I got 2" on there.
1 inch.
Oh, okay.
This one will advance to there.
The Hulk's got 20.
This one will advance to there. This one will advance to there. This one will advance to there. And then Sylena is 9 inches, so she needs to be about like here in the middle.
They say KO, they don't say die.
Yeah, she needs to be like right there, so she will. That's up to there. Does that get me within 9?
By an ass hair, it looks like.
Cool. We will leave it at that. Force barrier technically dropped. Okay. So the only 2 that are relevant is going to be the melee attack there into the Trancer.
Mm-hmm.
Defense 13, you said?
Yes.
I'm a 6, needing a 7. Misses with a 6.
And poltergeisted away. 2 inches.
Me?
Yes.
Alright, so 2 inches says 1 inch because rough terrain. Unless it's a place.
I think it's a push.
This last guy is going to stab the middle engineer. What's your defense? 15 as well?
14.
14 base. Okay. Needing an 8. Boxcars. PAL 9 Weapon Master. Good. Cool. That was 2 of them. I still have 8 left. So can't see because
Because concealment doesn't do anything against melee, right?
no.
Okay.
Over walls and stuff, it does. This guy who is within 5 inches of the stealth guy in the cloud, I ignore concealment because of Hunter, so it's just 14 to 6.
Okay.
Misses.
Cool. And if you can ignore Hunter, you can ignore...
Not quite. So it has a special thing on there that says if you ignore concealment, you don't ignore prowl or stealth.
But they have problem.
Correct. But so
Oh, you were
he's
within 5.
within 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He could ignore the stealth, and the Hunter ignores the concealment portion of it.
So, well, I seem to be having a brain fart.
What's up?
Since you didn't charge, you can shoot in a melee in the same unit?
Yeah. They don't all have to make melee or all make ranged.
Okay.
They're able to do both.
I guess that's just what I've always done, because my brain just went, "Nyeh."
That's fair.
Hold on.
Because the same thing with like units, like my mechanic units, they don't all have to do the same action.
Yeah.
They can all do things as long as it's a part of the order. So they
Okay.
just took a regular advance. So that was 3 people. We've got 7 left. This last one will pop a shot at him if I can. Rat 9. Rat 6. Boxcars hits a 14.
Okay.
PAL 10 Weapon Master.
On their gun, too?
No, not Weapon Master. I apologize. But PAL 10.
Yeah.
Scythe is who has the PAL 10 Weapon Master. My apologies.
About to be like, what the fuck?
So that's those 4. I've got 6 left, so I'll do a bunch of 2-mans. This one's the last one who's out of the range, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do this 2-man there.
Okay.
That's with Sylena, but that's fine. Rat 7 up to a 9.
Okay.
Defense what?
13. 15.
15. An 8 plus a 10 hits an 18.
Easily.
PAL 12 effectively.
Is dice off 1.
Tough check.
I'm rusty, leave me alone.
It's okay.
Tough.
Alright. Next
Toughs are coming through decently.
Next 2-man. Same one.
Okay. 15.
Hits.
Okay.
PAL 12.
5.
Judge.
Still tough.
Last one.
Fucking hero halberdier of the people over here.
We'll do it. 6 plus, so 6 up to 8 plus a 6 is a 14, not a 15. So you're good. All right.
Any repo goodness?
No, I don't believe so. This guy is gonna drop this.
Okay.
Completely within 12. And he will spend a focus to heal up 5 shields.
He's got Thanos got thing that says he reduces all damage by 1. It doesn't say minimum 1.
Okay.
So if you do 1,
I'm sorry, who's healing up?
He is spent a focus to heal his shields.
5?
Yeah, they changed it from 1d3 plus 1 to 5. Because that's necessary.
That's what I meant specifically. When I was referencing that, that's exactly what I meant.
Okay. Walking up to 6 inches. Your melee on this guy? He doesn't have a melee, it's a gun, I think?
Yeah, I think he's got gunfighter, but...
Okay. I mean, I have a half inch, so I'm not engaging you, you're not engaging me, we're all hunky-dory. I'm gonna boost a
Actually, they
spray...
don't even... Oh, he's got a .5.
Yeah, and I have a 0.5, so we're good. I'm going to boost a spray into you, ignoring your stealth and your concealment, I believe.
Sprays ignore concealment.
So we're at 5, needing a 9.
They are 13.
should probably-
14.
Yeah, 14.
Who else does it hit? What spray is it?
8.
What does it say?
Oh yeah, what hit Syvestro?
Okay. It does make -2 speed, so that's funny.
He's not really going anywhere, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Boosting it, needing a 9 on the dude. Doesn't hit. Syvestro, what's your defense?
Is.
I hit an 11,
Do you ignore cover on sprays?
but it's an 11. So.
Well, I have defense 15, so guess what?
Didn't hit, so that Gorgon's just there now. Neat. This one would just be able to tow the forest, which would let me see the Trancer in the back. Is that correct?
See how far away?
It needs to be 3 inches, right?
Yeah, so there's that. And yeah, you should be fine.
So I'm going to just touch. Boosting a spray onto the Trancer.
Another Gorgon?
Yep. They're both not Gorgons, but they both are Gorgons. Doesn't hit anybody but the Trancer. Boosting a spray. Defense 15.
15.
Needing a 10. Hits. You have -2 speed in case you don't die here. It's
Okay.
about 12.
Well, I'm in armor 11, so.
Dice +1 says take 6.
Take 6, and it should be 5. Okay, let's see what. Center 4-inch AoE on it, and everything takes a POW 12. What is within 4-inch AoE of me?
You're
Awkward.
Neat.
And they're armor 11, so it just kills both of them.
Problem solves itself. Love it when a plan comes together. At the end of the Gorgon's activation, it gets to advance, makes a full advance, but it's now in the forest, so it's going to advance just 3 inches to there.
Okay.
This Manticore is also going to spend focus to heal up 5 shields.
So it's not just an action or anything.
It's once per activation. It's just they can do it.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a buff.
This Manticore
Yeah, just heal 5 health every fucking turn.
is going to go over to there.
Okay.
The idea is to cut off line of sight from your Colossal unless you touch the forest.
Which should be relatively easy.
Yeah, that's fair. Artificer is going to walk 5 completely into here. Force barrier off of this dude onto them, and he is within 9 of her. This mechanic's going to just pivot and be safe. These guys,
Pivot!
These guys are going to shift up slightly so that they're relevant later.
Obligatory pivot comment.
I think, no, Elara doesn't have Pathfinder, so if she wants to step up in there, she's going to have a hard time. But even 3 inches from where she's standing puts her behind the Artificer, which is fine, and she needs to end within 8 of her jacks. So, I might have to run. Do you have a small base I can borrow real
Yes.
quick?
You've killed enough of them, so.
That's fair. Thank you, sir. Alright, so 1 inch, ½ inch. She's got 4.5 left, so that's roughly 2 within here. So she could get to like there-ish. Is that within 8? I don't think so. Okay. So Artificer being there makes it so Elara can't walk and do things, which is fine because I gave Pathfinder to my caster anyway, so she will just run up into here.
Okay.
With Speed of Death and 3 focus. Caster is going to advance 6 inches to here, camping her full stack. And Sylys is going to just run up into the cover to also... he's going to run in over here, so I'm outside of some blasts in case things come down to it. So, that's my go.
Okay. So, not quite as devastating as it could have been.
Oh, I made a misplay. Oh well.
Still hurts a little bit, but... Oops. And my Prospero didn't die. Thank fuck for that.
That's true. 3 clouds come up.
Yes. Alrighty. Let's plan some shit out, shall we?
That's fair. I took off about 20 minutes on my clock, so
Oh, I'm probably about to do the same, if not more.
I'm gonna guess 30.
Reasonable?
That's fair. It's a very accurate estimate. Yep.
I mean, you're reasonable.
Yep. You're like, you're giving me too much credit? It's going to be like 40?
Alright, so Syvestro upkeeps 2.
Yep.
So it's sitting on 5.
I could have walked that Manticore up. He doesn't have to stand still to do that. Oh well. I didn't, so he's there.
But he can. Magneto's like these 2 constructs.
Correction.
With him,
Upkeep
and he just slings
3?
You don't do it for free or anything?
No,
Hit him
I
with
don't
the
think
chair. Hey, Volcammer, welcome.
Which one's Falcir again?
I don't remember,
I feel like I should know this.
but welcome, whoever you are.
And this list got stuff where I can.
Oh, that's my old buddy Morgan from
Oh,
work.
nice. Nice.
I knew I recognized that fucking name.
It is bottom of 2, and I took a decent amount of stuff off Dan's side. Hopefully he can do the same, or it's looking real scary.
Oh yeah, no. If this is a shit alpha turn, then I just lose. All right, take a few minutes to plan out, and hopefully.
Yeah, there is a Falcir that is well within 17 of your caster, so.
True. Which is a little scary.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes.
Because all I gotta do is Cyclone into the forest, and suddenly the whole map is my oyster.
Which is some horseshit.
That's fair.
So
If she were still up, I would give her the stun.
how far away I
Stun
could get?
means
I could
knock
get
it
there.
when it says after the damage is done.
Could get right there.
Eat the
but
power
I'm
glove.
not
After
Do
it's
it.
done, you only ever get 1 damage or 1 power or something.
Sylena is the one that gives them Hunter, by the way.
I'm not saying you're going to be overwhelmed by the same, but
No, it seemed pretty explanatory.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I still had a transfer over here so I could just be like, yeet.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got Sylys, but you could just boost a shot onto it.
True.
So.
Spider-Man's done?
And this is
Jax.
Just Jax?
And caster, but yes.
Okay, I think I can manage that.
Yeah, I,
Like where I
midway
That
through my
was your
turn, I was
misplay?
like, he's gonna step here, and then he went that
And
way.
then
I'm
he
like,
just fucking didn't.
well,
What?
I just gave Dan a point because I'm a nice guy.
Right.
He has force barrier. He does not, because I feel like he didn't need it.
my objective, but there's only one of you, so I'm just gonna.
that's what I do with Wolverine. But the problem was Wolverine needed a wow to make that happen. He had
Dan said I was an old buddy. It's true, I am old. Nice.
37 ain't that old. No, I have no idea how I remember how fucking old you are. So that would do that. Ain't gonna move a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
The spray just goes right through forest, right?
I believe so. I can't remember exactly how the intervening terrain and sprays worked. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. I'll double check it.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
that is gonna go there.
gonna move Cyclops.
Power up, and power up.
Buildings and obstructions. So specifically obstructions. Forests. Forests become complicated because they don't block line of sight for the first 3 inches, but they do block anything more than 3 inches, regardless of thickness. So do you have to still... Hang on. To make a spray attack, you need legal target. It doesn't have to be within range, but it does need to be in your line of sight and targetable by ranged attacks or magic attacks.
Okay, so if I moved right there,
If you're outside the forest, these two wouldn't get hit by it. If you touch into the forest, as long as you can draw 3 inches through it, you're good.
so
Yeah, so I'm gonna get. I have 3 of mine and 1 of yours.
basically I'd have to get base to base with.
Or from this side, you have to go.
Oh, there it is. I was looking for
I'm on the other side, so it doesn't matter that there's less than 3. So yeah, you'd have to basically get up close and personal with the Gorgon, which is fine.
Which I can do.
You can do. I'm happy with that because then you can't move until that thing dies.
Well, I could, but
Yeah. Well, force script. You can't move except to change facing.
oh, okay.
He just grabs onto you in magnetic hold, even though you're huge.
Does Falcir have tough?
Let's see. In this example, Void Archon can spray the 2 green models because there's less than 3 inches between them and the Void Archon. It cannot spray the red models because line of sight is blocked by the terrain.
Gotcha. Does Falcir have tough?
False here?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Okay.
Steve was over here trying to contest Spider-Man.
She needed?
She normally stays away from people. Alright,
Well, if she had tough, I could remove it.
Ooh.
Alright, so that's going there, that's going there, that's going there. And
so I was looking for a while. Just to
I think that's
push
good.
for a while.
Okay. So obviously being a feat turn, Syvestro will be going first.
Okay. Extra dice seem to make the math work better.
Yeah, definitely do. So,
That's
like
it.
yeah, it's a 6.
Alright, so clean up.
Not quite to there.
So my mission is there are spider infected people.
So if the objective wasn't there,
Perfect. Calculated.
Character that holds one, your opponent rolls a dice, and if you roll a swirl,
Or if you just pivot around with that guy, but you can't go
Yeah.
through him as he stands there.
yeah, I know.
He could walk away and
Yeah,
fuck
I'm not
off.
entirely sure. I want to leave the safety of this
Seems
of
like a
the
decision.
ditch. So
What are you more afraid of, my guns or my caster?
the caster, obviously.
Okay. The ditch won't save you from the caster.
Yeah.
If anything, it'll be a trap. It'll be your coffin. Your grave, sorry. Which is a new terrain. Open graves.
Right?
Pretty neat.
Which are strange.
Yeah. I feel like you'd have to have it like in a town or something, not just out in the middle of nowhere.
Right. And what's Falcir's stats?
15, 17.
So I would not have to move that far. But Manticore's got a shield guard, so trying to shoot her with stuff is going to be a somewhat moot point.
A little more difficult.
Just
Not
a
impossible.
tad. Not impossible, no.
Alright.
A touch more difficult.
That's why she's having a full stack, so she's effectively armed 22.
Yeah, fair enough. I also don't think I have, what, 7 shots to throw at you?
Yeah, right. But if the one's hurt enough, then arm 22 is not that big of a deal. But
Yeah, because you said arm 17?
Or
Yep.
whoever gets 16.
That's why it's 22, and she's got 17 boxes. So if you do 3 damage on 6 of them, you kill her. But
And they've got 1 inch, you said?
yep,
So,
that's
there.
it.
Wow.
Here you go.
Thank you. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where'd that one?
about there.
So
Oh yeah.
I
for
used to
free-
have one of those, but... Okay.
for free strikes. Okay.
So, there's 6,
If you want it for the
11.
other one.
Oh, well, I'm planning on killing him.
Oh, okay.
I've got everybody.
And so he is out, but those 2 are in. Even though you can't fucking jam it.
Yeah, make sure that these guys won't cross the fire.
Oh, I know. Well, those 2 have no way of getting to
Okay.
them anyway.
Cool. So 2 dudes. I'm down.
I mean, gotta do something with the fuckers.
Yep.
there's some fiddly
Okay.
Cat Marvels that are
Tire track.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna go with.
Alice.
No, I am gonna go with. No,
Caster?
fuck.
Caster. Caster.
Ah!
Choice paralysis. It's okay. It's only been 10 minutes.
Right.
America.
I have ADHD. Choice paralysis is a real fucking thing.
Oh yeah, true. I feel that. That's why I can't play any of the Bethesda games.
Bethesda?
Yeah.
Really?
Fallout, Skyrim. Like I get past the tutorial island effective stuff, and I'm just like, there's 50 billion things I could choose to do.
Maybe that's why it took me 4 years to beat Skyrim. Okay.
Paralyzed. I'm like, I don't want to do anything.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go Syvestro first.
Yes. Good call.
What? Do we have kill box?
Yeah.
How far back is kill
Think
box?
so. I think it's 12 inches.
Okay, so don't go back there.
I think it's just like always perpetually 12 inches. I mean, I guess let me double check that it is. I just always assumed it was a constant thing.
This is Peter Parker.
But maybe it's not.
16-year-old Peter Parker.
What, we are on Recon 2?
Spider people, right? Like,
Yep.
Gwen,
I mean, it just says deployment. It doesn't specifically say killbox, so I don't know if killbox
Okay.
is or is not a thing. I just assumed it was.
And I'm going to do Impenetrable Haze.
What's that do?
Super stealth.
Super stuff.
put them down.
Can't do what?
It's stealth without being called stealth.
Okay.
So
It's
effects
still,
that can ignore stealth do not ignore
it's still
impenetrable.
specifically like ranged and magic attacks.
Yeah, it's the rule says ranged and magic attacks outside of 5 inches automatically miss, which
Got
is
it.
stealth.
Got it.
But it's
Okay.
not named stealth. So
What-
things that ignore stealth is specifically named drop stealth.
Got it.
That's why they call it super stealth.
Want to make sure it wasn't like can't be targeted because charges have to target.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, if you couldn't be targeted, that's fucking incredible. Are you kidding me?
True.
You got attacks and you got
Especially as a spell rather than like a feat.
Alright, Dude Man
Yeah.
is going to come as far over here as he fucking can.
Oh, come back.
No.
You think
And
you're
then-
safe.
Oh, I'm probably not. We're going to... He's going to be in range of fucking Falcir. Something bad is going to happen to him next round, more than likely.
Fair.
So, guided fire.
14 inches. Okay. Could have put something on a caster. Didn't. So we're moving on. It's too late.
Moving on.
Guided fire. Okay.
Guided fire, and it's gonna sting 8 of him. We'll end right here, and probably still let him do nasty, terrible things.
5 inches says you could be like all the way here with your butt still within 8.
Right. Alright, now Alyce is gonna go. She's going to walk over here,
Yeah.
and she is going to give him power.
Colossal focus.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fair.
Staggered.
Beautiful.
Well, command is 7, so.
Oh, it's a command. Never mind. I'm used to mechanics.
Alright, so. Simple shit. We're gonna go with Vulcan.
Alrighty.
Vulcan
Simple fun stuff.
is going to come up 6.
Okay.
About like that.
Alrighty.
I
I
think-
will throw a thing on it. Take that.
Yes.
this is stagger thing.
Bounty token.
Mm-hmm. Just to make sure you die.
So.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm banging him into the wall.
He actually hit. They
They're fully functional.
Okay, yeah, no, that one. For a second there, I was like, wait a fucking minute. So, yeah. So sprays will just hit.
Okay, yeah, but I'll need to put them down because we've worked.
Sprays will just hit those 3.
Okay. Just. Okay.
Alright. And I need to back up just a hair.
What?
Primary weapon, I can't fire it at him if he's closer than 5 inches.
Oh, okay. Cool. Carpet bomb. No.
Yeah, right.
Bad.
Base is like the size of the small.
That's actually the biggest base. He's got the biggest base in the game.
I have bulldoze.
You can push things out of your way.
I could have just went,
You could have.
but now I know.
Now you know.
He has an ultimate,
Okay. Yeah,
Actually,
it just says
you-
minimum range 5.
ultimate counter.
Yeah, you guys
It's
could
kinda
have. Because you
like,
could have contacted me, and then I would have gotten pushed.
And then I could
that's
keep
when
moving.
you get to use 5.
And if I really felt like it, I could have super.
Is bulldoze 1 inch or 2 inch?
2 inch.
Okay.
So just push them up against there and have all sorts of spray goodness.
Because I was wondering, because as soon as you contact me, then it would be 1 inch in the rough terrain, which is outside of my half inch, so you get to advance.
Okay, so we're going to start with the primary cannon.
I ain't reading much that.
First one is going on him,
Okay.
and I'm sure you guessed it. It's going to be rust.
Cool.
Does not affect Falcir any, but you know.
Yeah.
It's not looking down at it.
I was
You're right.
So, I mean, in game, I mean, Thanos is not.
Yeah, Thanos is just a big dude.
yeah, rat 7.
Alrighty.
He's not the
Hit it with me. I'm defense 13, meeting a 6.
size of Thanos.
I'll shield guard into the Gorgon. Which one? Are both within 3?
I want to see a turtle.
Hell yeah, they are. I'll do that one.
Comics, they
There you
share
go.
common ancestors with humans.
Alright, so POW is 14.
And I am down to armor 14 because of rust, so dice even.
Cool.
Thanos is one of them.
7 to the 3.
So they already pulled one in there.
Okay.
Alright, second shot, which is going to go into the other Gorgon apparently.
I mean, it might not. You can shoot it directly if you want.
So that you just don't shield guard it?
Well, he's within 5 inches, so.
Oh, that's not true.
He's a deviant eternal.
Yeah,
Hits.
I'll shield guard it.
His parents were eternals. He is like
Still rust?
Yeah.
What's the AoE on it?
4.
yes. But they're the eternals and deviants are the same
You
way.
do hit him. Just. Okay. And that was dice even, so
Yeah.
7 again to the 6?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Blast damage on him because why the fuck not?
Pal, you said it was 14, so Pal 7?
Say America, but yes.
3 dice drop the lowest because I pop feet.
Alright, so
Exactly.
3 dice.
They were both 6s and 1s. If you want to roll again, we can see what it was.
someone with leadership.
Because you'll drop the 1. Just roll 2d6 and we'll pick that and drop the 1s for each of them.
Hey,
Roll 1 first and then we'll do the other one for simplicity.
Okay, so
Roll 1 die.
1 die?
We're replacing the 1 with this on the left guy. Okay, so
Okay.
he took an extra 2 damage
Okay.
down the same column. Let me do it that way. Okay, and now
Another one.
he took the same. Okay.
Cool. Alright.
Neat. We're at the shot. Now we're caught up to speed.
Okay.
And you hit him anyway, so you're good. Alright.
Alright, so
Blast damage. Dice
It's-
off 7. No, it was you're down to POW 7. I'm armor 16 because of rust, so dice off 9.
well,
And
drop the lowest.
dice
Box
off 9
cards.
says 3.
Yeah. I mean, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's worth it.
Fuck yeah. Alright. Those are those 2 shots, and now we're going to do sprays on on those 3.
Okay. Cool. Spray 10.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so again. 7 guided fire, so 4 drop the lowest.
Alright, so it's 6.
Got that.
8. Hit.
Not that
And
easy.
then 8. Because of force bearing.
Got
Cool.
it.
Alright, so you hit everybody.
Alright.
Front
So,
to back.
tile 14.
Dice off 2.
alright, so we're ready to do Berserker Rage.
2
So 6.
to the 6.
Okay. That's a good call.
Alright,
Caster.
Falcir. Boosting that shit.
Okay, I'm 17. You said 14.
Uh-huh.
So dice off 3. So you're about to roll 4 dice, drop the lowest.
Nice. I like it.
So we said dice off 3. And that
Yeah.
is 16. So I will shave 5 of it to take 11.
That's still a pretty nice shot.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, second go around. No, this guy.
I don't know why I'm watching this. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, well, appreciate it. Welcome, everyone.
Because we have Carbon Bomb,
Models.
Dice Gods be with you. What the fuck's happening?
I think I need to, like,
Gang gang. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Gang gang.
I feel like I need to play with that camera at some point, make it look better.
About to hit him with the warm spray. Indeed I did, Morgan. Indeed I did. Okay.
All right,
So,
the
dude
other
man back here.
just dies.
Cool. Alright. Second set of sprays.
Second spray.
Yeah. Alright, same thing. Skadoosh.
Falcir.
Falcir. Nice.
Okay.
Ugh.
Do you have one more focus?
Yes. I made sure to load them up. I'm remembering to allocate focus this time.
Yep.
Alright, so drop the lowest, so that's another 6 to the 5. I'm hitting everything except for the fucking generator.
You hit both arms, so.
Alright, and boosting this shit.
Yep. Dice off 3.
I like it!
Take
So that's
5,
5.
because I'll shave it.
You're down to 1.
I'll take it.
Alright, Operation throw every fucking thing I can at your caster.
Yeah. Alrighty. Which is 1 more shot. Maybe 2.
Yeah, I definitely got 1 over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wolverine heals.
And then
Out of the way.
I don't. Since he's right there, I don't have a line over here.
Correct.
So I think I got 1 more shot at this. Hold?
Mm-hmm.
But the big thing is he's got 7 health.
Corrosion.
If you look
What about
at like other characters like Beast, he's got
She's got corrosion. Oh, that's true. That's a thing.
Oh my god, this is about to be glorious.
That's a thing.
he's able to.
Alright.
Oh boy. If that's what it comes down to.
It may fucking well.
Oh.
And I'm sure Morgan is over here loving the fact that I'm spraying you to death.
That doesn't have dual attack, right?
It does not, no.
I mean, you can still just do one or the other, whether you're engaged or not. So.
Correct. The battle engines have dual attack, he does not.
Like that's something else you could have spent power.
Yeah, I think it was just a matter of not staying far enough away from.
Yeah, don't stay within range of a Vulcan. Pretty good idea. Okay, so we're gonna do clear out a little bit of room over here.
Potentially even just kill it with my caster. Because you were definitely within 17 inches of the caster.
Well, yeah.
But...
All right. Well, why not? Can I scooch him right here and not be engaged with anyone? Being 1 inch,
probably.
So not quite that. Well, where was I? Right here?
Yeah.
That could be complicated because I need to move.
Yeah, you do need to move. You don't get to aim.
So.
Because you just checked it a bit ago. You were able to get to it. You just
Yeah,
have to
because.
scooch just slightly. It was like it was like a hair that way, and you.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm way over. So I just need to move these guys first, and
correct.
I'm golden.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
Out fucking standing.
Dan, you better recognize that person. Put some respect on their name.
Too
legit to quit for real.
Jose, is that you, motherfucker?
Nice.
Other guy from work. Morgan, how the fuck did you convince Jose to watch this shit?
Appreciate you guys swinging by. We do this most Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Now, again.
Alright, so we're gonna do shit over here first so I can clear a little bit of landing space.
Yep.
So, this dude is going to walk on over here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And be out of feet range. Oh, well.
Darn.
Put some respect
Hell
on
yeah.
it.
Nice.
Yeah, I can do it with both right now if I wanted to, right?
Alrighty. Embrace the DACA, Sentimentalist. So this will be Magic 7.
Okay. Defense.
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. I got Flight and Battle Wizard. I might just be able to charge your ass.
Yeah, I think you would.
So yeah, just charge over like such.
Okay. You have to directly face me. So.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll just spring that fucker then.
Okay.
Cool.
Defense 14.
Defense 14. Mat of 7. So fishing for 7. Way out of control range. So let's see what the fuck happens.
First one. Misses.
Misses. Alright.
Back one.
Well, no, it was Battle Wizard, so I had to destroy you with a melee attack, and then I get to spray. So my original plan was probably better.
You said you were at 7?
Yeah.
And you hit at 12. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep, and he doesn't, the Mentalist doesn't have the thing that I do, so, oh well, live and learn.
You're there. Came here out of curiosity.
So let's not be real, Jose. Let's not be real. Alright, so let's do some other charges with these guys, because why the fuck not? So yeah, 2 guys charge there. Well, actually, he's gonna charge over here.
Yep.
Actually, I think they're both gonna charge over here.
Okay.
So that he can charge over here.
Yep.
And he can charge over here.
Okay.
And these two can just kind of run over here and be happy hunky-dory.
Cool.
Alright, so... Plus 2 strength, because why the fuck not?
Okay. Armor 11.
So 5 goes up to 7, Matt.
Because of CMA?
Yeah.
Needing a 7. Defense 14. Left one. Hits.
Yep. And
No.
death. Other one. 2 and 1.
Misses.
Oh!
Ah! Earthquake!
We're under siege!
Haha.
See what I did there?
Haha. First blood.
Right.
You did it.
That is the first model I killed, haven't it?
But also probably the last.
Wouldn't that be funny if it's just like, yeah, I killed 1 model, his caster.
That's all it takes. Sometimes
So.
that's all it takes.
Scooching.
Yep.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Yep.
And... Thank God for huge or large bases. Cool. All right, and what is Falcir's defense?
15.
15. All right, we are super boosting this shit.
I'd be surprised if you didn't.
Right. And be like, okay, you're just dumb. 4 dice drop the lowest, and I'm going to do Withering Humor just to make this a little bit easier. -2 armor to living.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh no, that's not 10, is it?
No, because you drop 1, and then that's 8.
God damn it.
So you're a 5, that would hit a 13. I'm an 18.
Not a what team?
I'm a 15.
Oh. Yeah, and they're 5, and
Yep.
even if he was in range of Prospero.
Just it. So you're about 11-ish?
Oh, fucking shit.
So max scatter would be 5.5?
Alright, let's hope for a good scatter. Don't scatter very far, boys.
That's not... It's a 4?
Small one is distance.
4 inches to the 3. Goes off this way.
Oh.
Right there.
Right there, and hits a whole lot of fuck all.
Yep.
Damn it.
I'll take it.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Is there anything else?
That I can throw at your caster? No. But, corrosion.
That's true. I'm gonna be so sad.
I'm going to be so happy.
And it's not but my own fault.
Yep. Alright, so,
Stress. Stress.
I'm gonna... Cause is this
Auto POW 12.
Auto POW 12? Okay.
Magical.
Auto POW 12 magical.
Yep. Entering or ending.
So he's gonna scooch over like such
Okay.
and shoot that dude.
Cool.
And we will be super boosting.
And I'll shield guard to the Manticore. No, I won't. Just blast
it.
damage, kill my caster.
Fucking do it. I double goddamn
So you don't
dog
want to
dare
shoot
you.
him and like scatter it? Like not super
Fucking
boost?
double dog dare you.
Fucking hell. Alright, go for it.
Yeah, like I said, if I'd had something, I could have gotten rid of him. Like a Stygian Abyss off of my caster? God damn it! Okay. Second time learning Syvestro? Learning curves. Okay.
alright.
Shooting him. What's the defense?
13.
Vision for 8.
That's a 7. The dice giveth, and the dice taketh away.
Hold on. Hold on.
What? It's scattering, yeah, I know.
It is scattering.
Yeah, it is. How far are you?
I am about 8 or so inches away.
So 4-ish inches.
So if I deviate to the 6,
If you deviate max to the 6, sure thing.
distance 2
Nope. So it's less relevant, but it's going to be fun. To the
to
5.
5.
Squeaky.
So,
Which shot were you going for?
I will do
Well,
I was
he's
originally
already-
going to do deprecation, so that's what I'm doing here.
Okay. These two are hit. He's immune to blast. He
Okay.
did have rust on him, so it's both armor 16.
Don't they both have a rust on them?
You're right, so one's armor 14.
Alright, so 8 to... So that's
6.
dice off 6?
Dice off 6, and it is 4 dice drop the lowest.
5 dice drop.
You didn't do the...
Super boost?
You did super boost, you didn't do the bonus to constructs.
That's the degradation shot.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
that was the one. That's
Got
what
it.
I was saying.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
like,
okay.
oh, if it deviates,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that was what I was originally going to do,
Got
so
it.
that's
Okay.
what I'm sticking with.
Alright, dice. Yeah, 5 dice, drop the lowest.
Why couldn't you done this on the last shot?
That's fair. So that's a 3 gone, so that's 10, 14, 17, and then dice off 6 is 11.
4. Just
Cortex.
chunk.
Yep, Cortex is gone.
Alright, and same thing to the Manticore.
Alright, and it's 16, so it's dice off 8.
Well, there's 4 ones.
That's 8.
Yeah. Actually, technically,
What?
there was 5 ones.
Yeah.
That's where you want to go. Command point reroll, god damn it!
Yep. Reroll the damage. Give me that orange die.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. You've been rolling lots of ones on it, so.
And I don't think I got anyone else I can do anything. Well,
Launch a tracer somewhere.
so yeah, I can charge him.
Sure.
Let me verify
And
that.
land on the flag. You still have someone contesting, but you can do it.
And they do a Pathfinder, so yes. And then I'm gonna do the the mental force, so
Yeah.
I take D3 damage to boost everything.
Yep.
So I take 3.
Alright.
And then I start rolling, right?
Now, if I could get over here and charge that way, that'd be cool, but... So, we're gonna go right there.
Aren't you a 2-inch? I guess it doesn't matter to stay on the flag because I'm not contesting, so never mind.
Yeah, because you're contesting right there. I thought about shooting that just so I could go up another point, but I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, Hail Mary.
Yeah, full of grace. It is mat 4, so that'll be 4 dice drop the lowest.
I'm needing a 10.
Why couldn't we have done this on the fucking caster?
You got it. Where is he going?
He is going
D6.
D6 directly back. 2. So I don't think that's enough to hit anyone.
Not
Just
quite.
barely.
But I do just explode no matter what you do.
Yes.
Armor 11 tends to be that way.
So there is that. And reposition.
Nice.
And then the last funny thing I'm going to do is walk him back 6 and repair Prospero D3 plus 3.
Okay.
I'm sorry. D3 plus 1, I think. D3 plus 3 would be really fucking good. D3 plus 1 is expected.
2 health.
2 health.
Better than nothing.
That's half of his wounds.
Do I win the game or do I lose the game? Comes down to a 33% chance.
So 1 or 2 it goes off. 4 up, 3 up, I win.
Yep. Death by corrosion.
I love it.
That's a 4 for those that can't tell.
Oh my god, I love it. And it's a good thing too, because I was running way the fuck out of clock.
There it was. Oh.
Oh man. Okay, so don't put Falcir in range of shooty colossals.
I think maybe I just throw the Manticore in front of you so you
I have to deal with
yeah. You could still bulldoze it, but you don't get maybe as close to Falcir. Because yeah, if it existed right where you're standing, it would make it a little tougher. Because he was here, he could have just ran.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to preserve him.
So I definitely could have done a few order of activation things a little different.
Yeah.
But not as nearly as many mistakes as I did last time.
That's true. We got
2 weeks
better.
ago.
We got
Hey, we're by 8 o'clock.
We
Look at
are.
that shit.
Look at that. Yeah, silver lining.
Silver lining. So
Oh, let's see.
yeah, if it wasn't for the fact Courtney didn't feel good, it'd be like, hey Steven, you got some of them demo games?
Right?
But she's not feeling good, so I'll just go home early.
Yeah, everything played well except for Falcir being in the bad spot.
Though him missing horribly on that attack made me feel sad, but then I got the hystericalness of you dying to corrosion.
It's true. I don't think there's anything I could have done. Let's make sure that like corrosion happens. There's no way to shave or anything like that. I don't think so. But
He was up in my face.
well, thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Thanks, Twitch.
Appreciate you guys, Dan's friends, and anybody else who is lurking and stuff.
Well, we're down to 1 viewer, so they probably will.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks again to that computer store in Harbison, the Harbison Mall area of Columbia, Irmo, South Carolina, for allowing us to use their space and setup. That was really cool of them. Please go check out the owners in their respective channels. The information should be down in the description below. Feel free to subscribe for more stream content, battle reports included in that, as we plan to continue recording more of those in the future. Feel free to watch some of these games live over on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/thesiege. Thanks again, and we'll hope to see you next time.